Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Starseeker Tarot. My name is Nia and today's beautiful reading is all about your Kundalini energy, about your Kundalini awakening. It's that divine, sacred, ethereal energy force which sits right at the bottom of your spine. It's like a coiled up snail and it extends right up to your crown chakra, so the top of your head. And we will be just checking in on how far along you are when it comes to your awakening, what abilities and enlightenment comes with your awakening, what signs you should be looking out for, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, you have these three gorgeous groups to choose from. For group number 1, we have card number 14, alignment, with a divine sword and angel wings, and with it we have a crystal quartz heart. Then for group number 2, we have card 45, let your light shine. And this person is doing this amazing yoga pose with the golden cosmic heart. And with it, we have a moon phase fluorite point. And then for group number 3, we have card 44, expansion. There is a person with a rainbow Kundalini coil sitting there, in case you can't tell, and we have this big star, and with it we have a purple lepidolite star, which today I learned that purple lepidolite is also called lilaite. Oh my gosh, I can't even say it, just purple. Okay, now all you need to do, as always, is to focus on today's topic. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, just see which one of these 3 groups calls your attention the most. If you feel drawn to more than just one, then watch them all. Always let your intuition decide, never overthink it. And then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group, so I'll see you there. Welcome to your reading, group number 1. Everyone who resonated with alignment number 14, this divine cosmic sword with the angel wings and the crystal quartz heart. So we are about to find out all about your Kundalini awakening. It's about that divine, sacred energy that sits at the bottom of your spine. It looks like a coiled up snake and it can extend from your root chakra to your crown chakra. That's the state, the finished process, so to say, when you are completely enlightened. I don't think anyone has ever reached that stage, but we'll be talking about this in a minute. Understand, please, that this reading is for the collective, so not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. Let's take our grounding breath together. You can join in if you like. I need one. Okay, so I'm so in love with this card. If you are too, we are kind of vibing on a similar level, I think. Number 14 is the temperance energy in the major arcana, and it's depicted by an angel on it, an alignment. I feel like where you are at when it comes to your Kundalini awakening, and by the way, you do not have to be a yoga person to have a Kundalini awakening. It's just a word from a specific culture that describes something that is available to anyone, right? It's not linked to any belief system or any practice. We can all awaken, we can all have that and nourish that sacred energy within us and be enlightened. Just thought I needed to say that. But here there is something about you working on aligning your energy centers in your body. There are way more than just, the main chakras. Educate me if you know about this, how many chakras there are. I think over 100. But yeah, you are working on alignment. And whether you know this or not, it's kind of your karma in this lifetime to align the energy points in your body. And you are a very intellectual person, and often we say that intellect blocks anything spiritual, but that is not true, because I'm super intellectual. I can be super rational, super scientific, but I'm also very psychic. You know, it's all about balancing out these supposedly contradicting energies. And there is also a form of yoga, by the way, which is called a mental yoga. So I feel like your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, they are very active, and they kind of attract the energy that sits in your root chakra. They like pull it up. So keep on being the person you are. If you find that you struggle with your mind when it comes to your psychic and spiritual journey, you're not supposed to struggle with it, and you are not struggling. You just need to shift your perspective. Know that you asking questions, you being skeptical, you kind of analyzing everything with your mind is what helps you be enlightened. So do you boo. And if anything, I see a little bit of a blockage in your chest area. So that is probably your heart chakra. You are a very pure soul, in the sense that you have been here on earth through so many lifetimes that you have seen it all, and you have gotten to a stage where you have empathy, where you have compassion. And unfortunately, very healed people like that, they are hypersensitive, and they attract people who are the opposite. Here it's all about kind of attracting opposites when it comes to your energy field. So anyway, I feel like some people might have left kind of a bad impression on your heart chakra space. They hurt you because they were not healed or not awakened or whatever. Or you are someone who, because you are so advanced on your spiritual journey, you are too altruistic, you give too much, and you kind of waste energy by caring about people who are not ready to receive the kind of love and wisdom you have to give. So right now, what you need to do is to give energy to yourself, and that does not make you selfish at all. You just need to heal that heart space, because that's kind of what blocks your next level of enlightenment, your next level of feeling blissful and peaceful in times of complete chaos and turmoil and darkness. It's, you know, if you look at that, here's your root chakra, here's your crown chakra, and there's a little bit of a blockage in the center. If you align that heart energy, there will be a really nice energy flow. And you might already know this, but you are surrounded by angels. You have a good connection to the higher realms. I don't know what cultural belief system you are from. Angels can be different, but I'm getting Archangel Michael and Gabriel a lot. So if that's a message for you, we're in the same team. So keep on asking your angels to help you heal. I also see a triangle here. And that's a message for someone who is kind of, you feel like you're torn apart, like, you know, you have your earthly responsibilities that are very practical. That's your job, or like your responsibilities, like, yeah, your household, your career, like maintaining your physical body. And then you have an emotional field that, you know, also demands your energy, which is your relationships and your, you know, your healing journey. And then you have that enlightened, illuminated, I wanted to say, kind of mental vibe, which is you being in the 4 and 5D. So you're kind of, your energies are a little bit not scattered, but kind of torn in different directions. So you need to kind of center your energies more. So work on grounding and work on claiming back energy to your heart space. That will create a really nice flow. And if you struggle with that, I highly recommend that you find some angelic guide for this, some angelic help. you will receive it. And no matter what you have been told by people, you are perfect the way you are. And it's not a contradiction, and it's all about alignment, and you will get there. Really, really love this. I love this vibe so much. We're going to get back to these, what are they called? The Secret Language of Light Oracle cards in a minute. Now it's time for tarot. Don't know where to place my items. This is the Unveiling the Golden Age Tarot. You will probably have seen me use it before on my channel. I love it so much. And how well does this deck work with my setup here? By the way, do you love my Labradorite? Labradorite is such a good crystal, serves so many purposes. And it's really good for protecting your aura and your energy field from, you know, negative influences, which you don't necessarily have negative influences attacking you. It's just that you are so advanced that you kind of give too much of your energy away, and these lower vibrational people and situations kind of drain your battery. So work on that and use Labradorite, sorry. That being said, if you felt drawn to the Lepidolite star, watch that group as well. Now, please, and I'm talking straight to you, I'm talking to your higher selves, and I'm talking to that Kundalini energy, that sacred snake energy, the sacred serpentine. What do we need to know? Ooh, 55, yeah. I have so much to say about this already. Whispers of the Universe, 6 of activations. Do you see the butterfly wings? Butterflies have been such a theme in my readings. So the butterfly might be following you. Also, butterfly could very well be your spirit animal. One of your guides could be a butterfly. Whispers of the Universe. This is exactly what I described here with your mental ability, your crown chakra, your third eye chakra being very active. They kind of pull up that root chakra energy through all the remaining chakras, and make sure you don't get stuck here in between where, you know, you have kind of unresolved trauma, unhealed wounds, or where you give away too much. It's really just that what's keeping you. And it's interesting that we have these butterfly wings right in the center where the heart chakra kind of sits. So if recently or all throughout your life some old wounds have been reopened, or you have been especially triggered when it comes to, you know, what you feel in your heart, it's a sign that you are transforming. So just by looking at it, just by accepting it, by embracing it, by releasing it, by purging it, you are doing so much to clear that energy blockage, and that will lead you to the really big next level of, you know, your Kundalini awakening, which I can tell you will come with a lot of clairaudient abilities. Whispers of the Universe. I feel like these angelic beings, they have been whispering to you since you were born pretty much, but you only heard it, you know, internally, and now you're gonna probably get to a stage where you hear it with your physical senses. So that's communication with the higher realms for sure. And the colors green and purple should be some colors that you might want to work with, or that you feel drawn to anyway. That could be the color of your aura. And you are being watched, by the way, not in a creepy way, just in a, you know, your angel team, they're watching every step you make, every step you take. And I see a face now. So these are also your ancestors and soul family from other dimensions. They are not from Earth. And you'll be able to see them. I love that. When you unblock the blockage. Why do I have an annoying little thing here on the card? I got rid of it. Yay. This looks like a snake, doesn't it? And this reading's so powerful if you're watching in January 2025. It's timeless, but we are starting now a new chapter, a new kind of Chinese zodiac year, and it's the year of the snake. The year of the snake's gonna shake up the world. 22. Oh my god, I haven't even read that. Kundalini creatrix, Ace of Light codes. This reading's so powerful. What more do you want? You have 2 angel numbers here, 555, 222. You will probably see angel numbers a lot, and to a point where it drives you kind of crazy, where you think you are like losing your mind, because everywhere you look you see angel numbers. By the way, mirrored angel numbers have huge meaning as well. I see those all the time. Like I see 1441, or I often see 1 2 3 4 as well. So no, you're not crazy. You are just getting to a stage where the veil gets so thin that you see all the communication that is sent to you from the angelic realms. And there is a lot more to come. And you have the Ace of Light codes there again, which is confirmation and kind of admiration from your angel team that your mental capacity, your intellect is divine. So don't think that that's what has been blocking your awakening. It's not. Look how illuminated your crown chakra is, especially. Also, I see a feline energy here. You might have a special spirit feline energy watching over you, or maybe some goddess that is half cat, half human, or half anything else. The lion people come up as well. Could be a sign for you. Star Nursery, Ace of Portals. You have the next portal. Understand that the portal has already been opened for you. The portal is open. It's not that, you know, these other realms don't allow you in, or that the portals are not available to you. They are wide open. Again, I'm repeating myself. All you need to do is work on your heart space. And when you get to unblock that kind of thing in the center of your chakra, how do I say, ladder, you know what I mean, like the heart space, then you will open yourself up not just to higher communication and things like clairaudience especially, but also claircognizance. You will also, and I need to clarify for this, get some abilities that are already ingrained with you, but that will come to fruition, and it's about your healing gift and your gift of empathy, which up until now might have felt a little bit like a curse. Again, I told you, you are hypersensitive. I am too, and that can be so heavy, but that will be kind of shifted as you work on your heart chakra. I need to ask what that is. Color turquoise as well, or turquoise as a stone, will be very relevant for you. Are some of you Native American? I know that turquoise plays a big role in Native American culture. 60, heartful communication. And we have the art word spelled in capitals, initiate of activations. We get so much confirmation about what I say. It shows up in the cards. I told you it's all about your heart chakra. And there is art in your heart. Now, we are all artists. We all express our soul in, the way we act and everything we do. But there might be a bigger message to this, in that you are an actual artist, musician, or healer, or it's just that your life will feel like art. What is art? We feel passion for what we create, and we channel that creative energy from the cosmos. And with the initiation here of activation, I feel like something big will be initiated for you, and it's heart healing. I don't know how you will be healing other people's hearts. In the past and up until now, it feels like in your relationships, you have met wounded people, but you probably couldn't heal them. It's more like you pointed their attention to the unhealed parts within themselves, and that resulted in conflict or in something negative. But that will shift as you heal, and you will get to a point where, you know, you see positive results of not just pointing their attention towards what's unhealed, but also like giving them healing tools. And it could be the art that you create, or some healing method that you share with them or practice upon them, things like Reiki, or singing bowls, or maybe just getting people in tune with Mother Nature and Mother Nature's nurturing, healing abilities, you working with your guides, you introducing other people to your guides. There is so much miraculous, beautiful energy here available to you, but you need to do the healing first. And again, many kind of beings will show themselves to you visually as well, and they will help you do this. If you love this reading as much as I do so far, which I really, really do, please give it a thumbs up. It's really important that you show the algorithm that you like these readings, then other people like you will find me. And comments help so much as well. So if you don't know what to say, leave a sword emoji and a white heart, or whatever else. And if you would like to join our lovely tribe, then please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. I hope this reading will be well received, because I'd love to do more on this topic. Ask your soul 16, another heart symbolism here. And this person kind of looks to me like Buddha. So you might find a lot of answers when it comes to how can you heal and unblock the energy within you in Buddhism, or like kind of Buddhist views and practices, or anywhere else. But Buddhism is a lot about, you know, peace, inner peace and happiness. 16 is the Tower card, so I feel like in the Major Arcana, the blockage that you have is not a big one, and there will be kind of an abrupt moment where you suddenly unblock what's been holding the energy flow back from your root chakra to your crown chakra. This will happen very quickly and fast, like popping a champagne bottle. That's what it feels like, okay? It'll just pop the bottle and the good juices will flow up and out. That sounds a bit questionable, but you know what I mean. Oh my gosh. You are the universe, 29. So, and we have another angel here. Can you see that in the clouds? That's your angelic family. Kind of see the crystal palace here. So once you fully unblock and get your Kundalini energy flowing at your next stage of awakening, you might be able to travel and visit the crystal palace for healing, or like, this sounds really weird, but I'm actually seeing this for maybe just one person or a small group amongst you. You might become someone who has shared death experiences, because you kind of accompany people who are ready to transition to the other side, and you help them get to the Crystal Palace. So if you are a death doula, or you are considering that, I see that as your higher calling. 2 and 9 is judgment energy, so there will be a lot of, how do I say this? A lot of your purpose will still be uncovered as the world shifts, and 2025 will be big for you. I keep saying that a lot. And yeah, when you are fully awakened, you realize that you are the universe, that you don't depend on anything outside of you, that you are the divine creator experiencing itself. They look so similar, don't they? Focus, 3 and 7. What is this person holding there? I thought they were holding like a tablecloth or something, or like a bandana. Oh, all right, I'm getting the message. Someone here, you do have, what are they called? They're like, what are they called? You know, you hang them on your wall. It's, why can't I think of the word? It's not cloth. It's like a big piece of fabric with you know, often very kind of ethereal and cosmic symbols on it, and you hang that on your wall. This is so embarrassing. I have a blockage in my head now. You know what I mean. You hang it on your wall, it looks pretty. Do you have that? Maybe you are being invited, if you struggle with meditation and you want to maybe do a meditation to heal your heart chakra, to pick a certain symbol and kind of look at that symbol, divine geometry. There is something that you need to work on and look into. This will seriously help you with your awakening and with your healing. A symbol that you kind of get lost in when you stare at it, then you'll just zone out and maybe astral project when you do that. You just get lost in that symbol, and you should probably hang it on the wall. But yeah, your mind is super powerful and your mind is divine. Wow, that was your reading. If you watched it all and you want to let me know, leave a red heart emoji. Thank you so much. If you'd like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you to my channel members and to all of my supporters. Many blessings to everyone, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2, everyone who resonated with the Let Your Light Shine card number 45. It's so beautiful, and there's moon phase fluorite points, so we are about to find out all about your Kundalini awakening, that ethereal, cosmic, divine life energy that sits at the bottom of your root chakra and that extends and expands to your crown chakra to have you experience the universe and full bliss and enlightenment. We'll be finding out how that affects you, how far along you are, and what abilities come with it. Just understand that this is a reading for the collective. Not every single detail might resonate with you, so please only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. I need my grounding breath. Join in if you like. Okay, so obviously you need to let your light shine, and I feel like you have dimmed your light in order to fit in order to, I don't know, not be marginalized or ridiculed, or maybe your time to shine has not yet come. There is definitely something about your light being overshadowed, either by, you know, yourself and your kind of fears and your trauma and your negative beliefs, or by something or someone outside of you. Also, did you notice that in all of my piles, the number starts or has a 4 in it? So angel number 444. Did you catch my reading? If not, I'll link it in the description box down below. I think you should really look out for 444. Why is that? In your particular case, it's a message from the divine and all divine beings, especially the angels, that they want to help you break free, help you shine your light. So your Kundalini is kind of sitting in the dark. They say it's like a coiled up snake. And, you know, the snake can come out and, you know, stretch. And we are entering the year of the snake. If you're watching in January 2025, it's a timeless reading, but there is something so powerful about the snake. I need to find out more, and there is something about your sacral chakra. Also, obviously, your heart chakra. That's something we are all dealing with, but especially your sacral chakra. Have you been dealing with pains in your abdomen or something? I'm not a doctor, and I'm not giving medical advice. I'm a medium giving spiritual advice. Keep that in mind. But if you've been having pains in your lower kind of torso, that's a hint that spiritually, energetically, you need to point your attention to that. You need to focus on that. And this is also where, you know, life is born, where the womb of women is, where, you know, something is nourished and created. So something, I feel like you have some trauma, some childhood trauma possibly. Let me just tune into this because that's very important. Where you had a very critical parent who kind of was very critical and judgmental of you, or they did not nourish and support you in the way that you needed it in order to become, you know, the best version of you, in order to let you shine. I'm unfortunately getting some very jealous energy from you, from maybe a step parent or a parent figure, maybe older siblings. I don't know how that plays out in your particular case, but for all of you, you were not nourished. And so now that you're grown up, you are lacking, especially kind of divine mother figure energy. And that is available to you. It doesn't, you know, depend on your age. You can still claim that and receive that from the universe. And I feel like that's what you're getting. And the color yellow is so important. Some of you could already be a mother figure or a parent. And the message for you is that you can heal parts of yourself by treating your children the way you would have needed to be treated. For those of you not parents, there'll be a different message for you in it, but there is definitely something about you and your energy blockage that comes from a lack of divine motherly energy, but you will get it. And if you get that into your system, you will shine your light. Imagine yourself as a kid that, you know, has never been told by their mother that they are lovable, that they, you know, that they make their mother proud and such. So you need to say these words to yourself. And that can be difficult. I'm speaking from experience. It can be difficult, but it's doable. And at the end of the day, everything comes from within. So speak these words of kindness to yourself. Don't ask for validation outside of you. Give yourself some validation. You need to seriously nourish yourself. And something that you can do to help that is get a picture of you as a child and speak words of kindness and support to that child version of you. And that's how you can transmute these energies. That's what you need to do, because your Kundalini it hides away at the very bottom of your spine, because it's not encouraged to come out. And you need to encourage this energy to come out. And how do you do that? By kind of encouraging your inner child to come out and play and show itself to the world with everything it has to offer. And you have something valuable to offer. And I feel like your family, especially mother figure, probably could also be like a dad. I don't know, like your surrounding. And when you grow up, they did not tell you that you are worthy and valuable. You are, but you need to tell yourself that now. And you can ask for cosmic help always. Fluorite is obviously about energy flow, and look at the phases of the moon. There are so many analogies of, you know, transition and transmutation and all of that everywhere. You are here. You are like see yourself as the moon. The moon is always full. It just depends on how the light shines on it. You want to be that full moon. So shine a light on your darkest problems. Illuminate them, love them, release them. And that's how you unblock your Kundalini, okay? Wow. And you don't have to be a yoga person to work on your Kundalini. It's just a word for something that is global and that transcends all, you know, cultures. I'll get back to the secret languages of light oracle in a minute. Now it's time for tarot. This is the unveiling of the Golden Age tarot. It looks so beautiful. It really again matches your fluorite so much. So you need to get flowing, need to get going, need to love your inner child. Are some of you from, are you adopted, and were you adopted from a foreign country? Well, that's your indigenous country into a foreign country. There are some adoptive parents or step parent vibes that require lots of healing, I believe. Or did you always feel like you were adopted, but you were not, but that's how your parents treated you? Or did they just fail completely at being good parents? You need to be like your own parent right now, as harsh as that sounds, but you can do it. You can heal yourself. You can give yourself what you deserve. And self-love, healthy self-love does so much. It will attract, love from all angles, from everything outside of you. Now, please, let's get some messages here. I'm talking to your higher selves. And I really see like a child that's intimidated or afraid and it doesn't want to come out. That's how your Kundalini shows up. It shows like an intimidated, like scared, shy child. 44. I told you 444 is something you should look out for, and we have confirmation here. Do you realize? Sedona vortex, 9 of portals. So we are in a 9-year right now in 2025. It's all about ending cycles. You can end this cycle that's affected you all out throughout your life, you know, that lack of self-worth, that, you know, like feeling like no one loves you, like you're not getting anywhere, you can't be the version you are meant to be. There is someone in spirit who really has your back right now and who shines their light on you. You just need to feel worthy of that light. It's all about accepting that light, wanting that light, knowing that it is available to you. I love how we have these stars here and the rainbow vibes. Some of you, you know, because of how traumatic your upbringing was, you don't fit in. And for some of you, it could have to do with gender identity, and you're afraid to express your gender identity, or, you know, what kind of gender you are attracted to you. There's a lot about feeling, you know, not worthy, but you are so worthy. You are so worthy and you are so loved, and you can end a lot of suffering by just, you know, loving yourself, as difficult as that can be. Butterflies. Oh, butterflies and dragonflies. Divine geometry, dimensional shifts of the crystalline, the chariot. The chariot is a big one. The chariot is a big one. It's about success, but in your case, the success is karmic. The success is spiritual, emotional. It's the success of your soul. And this is about you unfolding your wings, moth energy as well. Moths are night butterflies. I kind of see you like a shy little cocoon at night, and you might be like internally too shy to come out because you think, oh, I'm just a moth. I'm not a beautiful, sparkling, colorful butterfly. You are a night butterfly. You get to fly amongst the stars and in the moonlight. You know, it's all about shifting your perspective and recognizing your worth. You really need to work on your self-worth. That's how you get your energy flowing. And I want to see, because you have understood the assignment right now, if you manage to do that, if you know, love you for who you are, and if you find some value in who you are, and if you can be that hype man for yourself or woman, what will you be? Like when you are your full potential, what can you be? And that's what happens if we heal trauma. We get the Kundalini energy flowing. I see again a crescent moon here. When you get that Kundalini energy flowing, when you awaken to who you truly are, when you let that light shine, what can you do? What can you be? I feel like you have no idea what you can be or the amazing things you can be. I need to censor this. Again, 14, as above, so below. You might want to watch group number 1 as well because of the 14 here. This is temperance energy, okay? As above, so below. This is about the top of your energy system, the crown chakra and the root chakra. You can heal this. You can really heal this. You might think it's too late. You are a lost case, you're too old, you're too this and that. No, you're not. It's never too late. And you have angelic divine help, and you have someone that you probably know of in spirit who's really rooting for you right now. Could be a transition pet, could be an ancestor, could be a lost loved one. They are rooting for you and they are with you. You know, when you are going through your darkest hours, they help you see the light, but they wish that you could show yourself some kindness. Oopsie. So I'm going to place the heart here on her private parts. And yeah, maybe that's a message for you, that you are ashamed of your body because you were bullied about the way you look, or because, you know, societal standards make us hate our bodies if they're not, you know, plastic surgery, beauty filter perfect. Love your body. The body is the temple of your soul. And the more you love your body, the more, you know, everything will shift. You need to show your body more, not that you need to walk around naked or anything, but you're being encouraged that you can unblock and unlock a lot of that Kundalini energy if you treat your body kindly, and if you kind of, you know, go out, leave your comfort zone and your man or woman cave. If you show yourself, you'll be surprised how people are friendly with you if you get rid of that thought that you are not worthy of kindness, because you are. 61. Sword. You need to watch group number 1 as well. Sword of assertion. Paladin of activations. So this is, I believe, the Knight of Swords. You need to communicate, and I feel like if you have been looking for a therapist or someone to talk to, now would be the right time to do that, because you will find the right person. If you can't afford therapy, there are great, you know, self-help books. There are great videos on the internet. You just need to look for it. Your angel team and this being loving you so much, they will find you the right person who you can talk to about your problems. They will send you the right tarot readings, maybe the right tools for your healing, because you need to heal that. And actually my question was, who will you be when all of this is unblocked? And they haven't really answered that question yet, so I'm going to put the main focus on who will you be when you are fully healed in the oracle part now. But I believe, and you might think this is so not you, but who will you be when you are healed? You'll be a people person. Not that you will, you know, be the complete opposite of who you have been, but you will get talking to people. You will probably help people who are in a similar painful situation. You will help them, you know, heal. You will be that person for them that you would have needed, you know, during your darkest hours. So maybe you're going to be a mentor, some kind of social worker or therapist of some sort. And you will really get to those people, because you get them, they get you. Also, animal communication is something I'm seeing. Sealing. Is the seal your favorite animal? Does the singer seal, is that a sign for you? Animal communication, because animals need help too. They need help too, and you know this. I need help too. If you love this reading, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other people like you find me. And if you leave a comment, it helps me stand a chance in the tough game of the algorithm. So if you don't know what to say, leave some angel wing emojis. And if you are new and would like to join our beautiful tribe, then please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. Okay, we saw this card in group number 1. There is a lot of, you know, synchronicity going on between group 1 and 2. You really need to make a mental effort to break these habits of feeling unworthy. So you need to maybe listen to some meditation, or like, what are they called? They're like guided meditations, or these kinds of videos, if you can fall asleep to that, where someone speaks positive affirmations to you whilst you are in your sleep state, and then, you know, it kind of reaches your subconscious. You really need to listen to positive affirmations of self-love and self-worth to unblock your Kundalini energy. And really, you will be a person helping other people who have no self-worth whatsoever, who hate themselves. You will help them discover what healthy self-love really is. You will nurture these people. So I see you nurturing a lot of animals, but you can only do that as a healed person when your Kundalini is flowing, and the universe will bring you many souls who are ready for that kind of healing once, you know, you are unblocked and in a flow state. You're an alchemist. You will be an alchemist, you know, transmuting that kind of pain of being bullied and unloved into healthy, abundant love and wholesomeness. Joy. I have a reading, and I'll try and remember to link it in the description box, about you being from a very rare and royal soul group, and number 1, I believe, was joy. So you are a very rare kind of being. You took on a lot of pain for this lifetime in order to, grow and then help other people grow as well. Watch that reading and you will find joy. You will find joy in life again, and you will find, believe it or not, a sense of joy when it comes to your identity and who you are and the kind of body you are in. And when you are there, you will shine such a beautiful light. You will shine the way for other people who are lost in their darkness. The star also really reminds me of the crown chakra, but you have that main blockage in your sacral chakra. So do a healing meditation for that. Maybe pick up yoga and mindful breathing. Do the positive affirmations. Get your Kundalini flowing, and you'll be like a divine kind of therapist, counselor. Light beings. I love this card. Notice how your cards here, they're kind of dark themed. It's because you're this alchemist. You can turn this around. You can shift from darkness to light, and it's not an easy task. But definitely once your Kundalini is fully unblocked, you will be communicating with light beings. In your case, it could be galactic beings as well, but again, I see mainly angels here, any kind of high vibrational beings that are dedicated to helping people who have psychological trauma. You will see them, you will hear them, you will work with them for a higher good, and you are meant to be here on planet Earth. You chose this lifetime before you came here. You made a karmic soul contract, and it's now written in that contract that you awaken to this trauma, that you heal it, and that you help yourself and others. So get that Kundalini flowing, because it will be amazing. It truly will be. With these cards, I feel so much love and light for you. If you watched the whole reading, I really hope it helped you. If you want to let me know, then leave a planet emoji. If you'd like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Sending you many blessings. Thank you to my channel members and to everyone else. Until very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3, everyone who resonated with card 44 expansion. And yeah, these 2 purple stars here. We are about to find out all about your Kundalini energy and your Kundalini awakening. It's that sacred force, this energy that sits at the bottom of your root chakra and that can expand all the way to your crown chakra and lead to states of bliss and illumination. And it will also help you gain a lot of new abilities. We'll find out about that. Just keep in mind, this reading is for the collective. So if you hear something that doesn't resonate with you, feel peaceful about it. It will be for someone else. But I hope that a lot will resonate with you. Always take a grounding breath with me if you like. I really need one. And I'm getting some psychic downloads here. Whether you realize this or not, your I don't know if it's your soul or just like part of your soul, your consciousness leaves your body often. Not in a way that you will, cross over and exit this reality for good. No, it's like you're outside of your body a lot, and that is a massive sign, because what does that mean? That your Kundalini is really, really active, and that it has traveled from the bottom of your spine all throughout the crown chakra. It kind of, I don't know if you can see that on the card, if the camera does it justice, but see these rainbow coils here? They go from the root chakra right up to where the center of this cosmic divine geometry star is. So you do that. You do that for some of you constantly. For others, it just happens when you are meditating or when you just zone out or when you're sleeping. So your Kundalini is strong. And that comes with a lot of, I don't want to call them negative side effects, but some weird side effects. So what are those? You might be someone who easily zones out and just gets lost in a different world. Your dreams might be super vivid or prophetic, or you have visions while you're awake and they are just trippy, and you're kind of losing touch with reality sometimes. Like, this depends on like you personally. Some of you you sometimes think that you're really starting to lose it because you're so connected with the 5D. Others, you can kind of switch between being really grounded and earthly and rational, and then, you know, just being the complete opposite. Don't be afraid. It's all good. It's all good. It's all like meant to be that way. And many truly awakened souls right now, they are preparing to leave the 3D for good. That doesn't mean that you will pass away right now. It just means that after ending this incarnation on planet Earth, you probably won't come back if you do not want to. If you want to come back, you can. But many of us are awakening and are ready to just stay in the higher realms where everything is more aligned and where things are less earthly. Being in physicality comes with so much restriction and heaviness. Most of us are ready to leave that behind and move on to bigger and better in the spiritual sense. And you're definitely one of those people if you resonate with everything. So, you know, if you get signs of the veil being thinned out, like super synchronicity, a lot of synchronicities happening to you all the time, you know, your senses, your psychic senses being really triggered, that just means you're ready you're ready for the 5D. I'm seeing Archangel Metatron here, so you might be working with him, and I see the Metatron cube. So do you see kind of an electric grid when you close your eyes? Do you see colors? Or do you see it almost looks like laser beams? That you see a lot of stuff because you are expanding. And really in this reading, group number 3, if you fully vibe with this, your Kundalini is awakened. And it can sometimes feel scary, but don't be scared. It just means that you are in the 5D. With the purple vibe here, you probably need some calming. So make sure you ground yourselves every now and then. This happens to me a lot because I'm psychic. I do these things. I do a lot behind the scenes as well. And sometimes life just gets so 5D, so crazy that I think I'm losing it. And then I just ground myself by doing something completely kind of earthly, like tending to my plants, touching the ground, feeling things and feeling my body. So do something like that as well if you feel like you lose control, or really pay attention or focus on, you know, any kind of material physical activity, your job, cooking a meal, cleaning your house. Sometimes you just need to do that whilst you're still in a physical body. Just calm down, because it does get a lot. This reading will be a lot in a good way. I'm going to get back to the Secret Language of Light Oracle in a minute. Now it's time for the unveiling of the Golden Age Tarot. I think another name for purple lepidolite is Light. Sounds a bit silly, but sounds cool as well. I hope I'm saying that right. So lilac. If you love the color purple, that's another sign that, you know, your third eye and your crown chakra are super active. So let's see, I'm talking to your higher selves and I'm kind of feeling your energy. I almost feel dizzy in my head. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, I'm giving spiritual advice as a medium, but some of your dizziness could literally come from you losing touch with the 3D. Yeah, you do. Sky, like you have your head in the sky, literally your consciousness is in the skies, and the higher realms is in the 5D. 7 of earth guardians, 70 sky, butterflies, hummingbirds, bumblebees. So hummingbirds are spiritual messengers from higher beings, you know, sending us greetings as earthlings. Your Kundalini boosts you up to the higher realms. You are in the 5D, and there are a lot of beautiful spiritual beings around you. So I'm sure that you already have dreamt about them. Even daydreams, please trust your daydreams. Your daydreams, they are legitimate. I'm also seeing that some of you see other spirits that are also here on planet Earth, but they are higher vibrational. So fairies, do you see fairies? Do you see lights? Do you see spirits of the deceased? Like anything, do you see the aura of plants? You see these things because your Kundalini is super active. I love her tiara with the angel wings here. Gold. Yeah. Amazing. This is the first time, I believe, in a reading that I've pulled a card from the Guardians in this deck. For some reason, I need to check if the camera is still recording. Yes, it's still recording. I felt a little bit insecure there. Also do some sky gazing. If you don't do that already, you will be receiving a lot of signs in the clouds, cloud patterns. This looks like a firefly as well. 3 of light codes forward motion. You're not at your... we are all evolving, but where you are at right now is momentary, is not permanent. It will even get more intense. So brace yourself for that. But keep on doing the grounding. If it gets a little bit scary, your Kundalini for some reason is super strong. It wants to be expanded and elongated so much. So for some of you, your hesitance and your resistance and maybe your fear kind of causes some frictions, like when you boil a pot of water and you put the lid on it, you know, it just wants to explode. So maybe kind of safely give your Kundalini energy an opening to kind of gradually, you know, expand, because you don't want an explosion. You need an outlet for your Kundalini energy. You need an outlet. And I see these, this sacred geometry here. I see this electric grid again. That's been a theme for me recently. I don't know why. I don't know what your outlet could be, because your energy wants to be used for more than just, you know, like visiting the 5D. I see these shapes. Some of you, do you work on a computer screen? I see you. Are you some kind of designer? Are you designing shapes or number patterns? Informatics? I don't know. Like, we'll see what that means. But yeah, a lot more will come if you give yourself an outlet. What should that be, please? For group number 3 is highest good. What should that outlet be? 55 Whispers of the Universe. I pulled this card in group number 1, so watch it if you felt drawn to it. We have the angel wings, butterfly wings here again. This is being activated within you regardless, this outlet. And with the Whispers of the Universe, this is something I feel like that you will be public about. So this could very well transition into your job or some kind of hobby where a lot of people see what you do and where you will be successful and where you will meet kind of like-minded people. For some reason, I believe that the outlet will be your job, as contradicting as that might sound, because this is something very kind of 5D, ethereal, but you will use it in your job. So if you are an artist, that will be easy for you. But if you have more of a kind of mundane job, I don't know how that will play out, but your outlet will be your job. If you have been considering changing your career path, do it now. Because if you do, you will find something that's in alignment with your Kundalini awakened self. What's the outlet? What more can we know about this, please? Okay, another guardian card. She has a crystal crown, cave, 8 of earth guardians. So this is another confirmation that this will be your job, something that you will make money with to support your living here in a 3D. For some of you, this could entail crystals. Like will you open like a spiritual shop where you sell crystals and other spiritual supplies? Do you want to open some kind of spa, maybe, where you'll be working with spiritual tools? Do you want to become a medium? Are you someone who makes jewelry? I don't know. Or are you someone who kind of creates? It must have to do something with shiny surfaces. I see shiny surfaces. Maybe that's your computer screen for some of you. I don't know. And if you're already retired or unable to work, this will be, you know, a hobby that will help you maintain an abundant and stable life in a 3D. And you will exactly know what this is. Like, I just don't know, but just know that the universe sends you inspiration, sends you ideas whenever you need some, because your Kundalini kind of attracts that, channels that from the cosmos, and it will provide you with an income. That's really nice. But you need to come out of your cave. You need to be public about this, or you need to make a decision towards that goal. Okay, so let's get the oracle cards. If you resonate with this reading, please give it a thumbs up. It helps a lot. And please leave a comment. It helps other people like you find me. So if you don't know what to say, leave the diamond emoji. And if you are new and would like to join our tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. So, what more can we know here about what the amazing, awakened, super active Kundalini energy does to group number 3, does for group number 3, I should rather say. Love it. There is only light. So you will get to a stage where you realize, and this is a high, a big sign of illumination, that everything is light, that everything is the divine. The good and the bad is all cosmically orchestrated. You will have a completely different outlook on everything that happens on planet Earth in the 3D. You will realize that in reality there is no judgment, that in reality, incarnation is boot camp for the soul and is Earth school, and that everything here is a chosen fate. You will see it. You will see the divine in everything, and the more you see it, the more divine your life will be. And you might be able to see light beings as well. I see something super shiny like gold. Okay, I see something super shiny like gold. Look at the card that I pulled. I think I saw the card before I even, got to see it with my physical eye awakening. You are so awake, and it's gonna get stronger, right? So please nurture this outlet. It will lead to something really big. And I don't know why I see shining golden material. Will you be working with gold? I don't know. This is kind of really overwhelming to me as a reader as well. I need to clarify for that, but look at the gold. Like, what have you planned with gold? You will know what this is. Your life will become golden, and I really see you transitioning out of the 3D for good and becoming 4D or 5D beings when you choose your next platform, to learn and grow and play. Maybe you'll be traveling in your next existence to some kind of dimension where everything is like gold and white. Just had a tapping noise behind me. Maybe that's confirmation. Inward revolution. This is an inward revolution, is literally what the Kundalini force is. And see this helix, this coil, it looks like DNA. If you have watched the entire reading and if you made it until here, I'm pretty sure that you don't want to be in a 3D anymore and that your main goal is to leave this behind and be in a higher dimension. I feel like you really will be. And something that's going to happen to you, because you still be here for as long as you need to be, is that you'll notice changes in your physical body. Because why? Our spiritual body shapes the physical body. So you might notice some changes in your actual, maybe in your skin and your eye color, in your bone structure. A lot of healing is possible here. You know, healing some mental, emotional, physical illness. Obviously, go seek your health professionals as well, but everything comes from within, and you will see that. So some spontaneous healing or something you've been dealing with for a long time will be some kind of reward for your awakening. And, you know, I feel like when you leave the 3D for good, it will be a beautiful departure. You'll be happy and your body will be looking beautiful. There will be something to honor this physical shell that helped you become the person you are. I don't know, this is getting super trippy and super psychic and super spiritual, and when that happens I always struggle with my words, because where you are transitioning into, words are not needed. Language and words are 3D, you know, where you are headed to, you communicate through telepathy. And you might already be very good at that, and it's going to get even stronger because your Kundalini is so active. Telepathy. Okay, wow, this was overwhelming but so good, so powerful. If you watched it all, thank you. If you wanna let me know, leave the DNA helix. If you'd like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you to my channel members and to all of my supporters, sending everyone many blessings, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye.